A little more about the degradation of the Second World Army. I watched a video with a captive fighter of PMC Redoubt, which belongs to the state corporation Gazprom. The company also created 2 more PMCs, Torch and Flame. Then it transferred these PMCs to the Ministry of Defense of Russia. And this is taking into account the fact that PMCs are outside the law in Russia. Actually, at first glance there is nothing special in this video. The Ukrainians have once again filled their exchange fund, but still there is an interesting point. At a time when all the information space is filled with the Wagner Group, very few people have heard about the activities of this very PMC Redoubt. And this, by the way, is one of the oldest and most professional Russian PMCs, existing since 2008 as Redoubt Anti-Terror. Professional component was provided by backbone of the retired Special Forces of the Foreign Intelligence Service of Russia, the Russian Defense Ministry and the 45th Guards Spetsnaz Brigade. This PMC was on a high account with the Ministry of Defense, which explains their collocation at the main base of the ministry. In general, this is not a gathering of Prigozhin's convicts, but an elite PMC. But there is a nuance. In 2022, PMC Redoubt participates in a full-scale invasion of Ukraine and begins to lose personnel at an unprecedented rate. In fact, the elite PMC was shrinking by leaps and bounds, and now, in April 2023, its member, who is actually a guard, is taken prisoner. That is, not a former Commando Special Forces trooper, or an elite Foreign Intelligence Service thug, but a security guard from Gazprom. Yes, with experience of military service, and knows how to assemble and disassemble the machine gun, but the devil is always in the details. They already lack even a retired elite. Total degradation continues, and this is just another little detail. Professional special forces grow over the years, and the special forces school itself takes decades to form. In fact, in Ukraine right now it is not just the Russian active special forces that are being dismantled, but the school as a whole, which will be impossible to restore. Before I continue, I ask you to subscribe to my channel, it will help to promote it. Meanwhile, state propaganda resources enthusiastically report that Russian troops have begun using the latest T-14 Armata main battle tanks to fire on Ukrainian positions. But at the end they stipulate, they have not yet been involved in direct assault actions. And what happened and how long will this yet last? That is, the newest tank, the best of the best, with radar and uninhabited turret is shooting at Ukrainian positions from afar. Because the designers of this wonder waffle did not put in it the possibility to meet the Javelin at the parades on the Red Square in Moscow. The Javelins are not yet flying there, but the drones are already expected by May 9th. If we delve into history, we can remember how the super tank stalled on Red Square, and later on, it couldn't even drive onto a tow truck by itself. The time will tell how far this PR tank will go on Ukrainian black soil. I'm wrapping up for today, but I'll see you all tomorrow.